evening and welcome to Business News. My name is Okon Ndem. Thanks for joining us. This broadcast is reaching you live on Star Times Channel 103 as well as the social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube. Now, coping with the present hard economic situation, Nigerians are lamenting on the quantity of palliatives government promised to give to our citizens to cushion the effects of fuel subsidy removal. However, some economic experts have advised on how to cope and manage during this period. Business News would highlight all this and other reports. Please stay. Now to the news. Today marks World First Aid Day, designated by the United Nations to heighten awareness of the crucial role of first aid. It underscores how this vital skill can offer crucial treatment for injuries and emergencies. In Kogi State, the Islamic Aid Group, a division of the Jamaatul Nasrul Islam, observed this day in Lokoja. Correspondent Jacob Sani has details.
In an increasing unpredictable world, when natural disasters and accidents occur unexpectedly, there is a growing need for accessible life-saving techniques that the majority of people can learn to apply with minimal equipment and basic medical knowledge. This need led to the information of concept of first aid. To disseminate this knowledge in Kogi State, the first aid unit of Jamaatul Nasrul Islam organized a procession through prominent streets in Lokoja metropolis. At the Old Market Lokoja, the state capital, they provided enlightenment on how to access first aid services, emphasizing their commitment to assisting humanity without borders, among other key messages.
Despite the fact that we are organizations within the faith of Islam, but our services is not limited to the Muslims alone. Our motto is service to humanity. We can render first aid not even to a Christian, even a pagan.
This event is part of the global tradition observed every 9th of September in the past 120 years. In Lokoja, Jacob Sani, NTA News.
On a day the international community is celebrating World Charity Day, there is the need to reflect on giving arms to the less privileged through humanitarian services. Clemens Baruch in this report expressed how best to offer humanitarian services.
Humanitarian services are activities that involve voluntary or supported services where humans are actually attended to in times of crisis, armed conflict, maybe disaster and other things, to help them improve the quality of their lives.
For me, I see it as anything you do to impact human lives positively. Anything at all that you do to him. It can be an emotional phone call where you try to encourage people. It's service to humanity. Yes, because nowadays a lot of people carry out suicide. So talking people into coming out from dejection and depression and all that, it's also part of humanitarian service. It must not be given monetary, something that has monetary attachment to it.
Whenever humanitarian service is mentioned, what comes to mind most times is the Nigerian Red Cross Society and other international as well as national agencies going to a community ravaged by natural disasters or crises to render help. Recent happenings around us have proved that humanitarian services go beyond providing help to people in crisis situations. Aniedia team has been in the humanitarian services for over 5 years, providing support to the needy from her personal resources, and at holidays, she organizes classes for children within her neighborhood.
I am very particular about children. I feel that whatever we are doing for the child today, we are doing the society a greater good. Because whatever the child is going through now, however you treat the child, that child is going to grow up feeling that way, feeling loved or feeling sad or feeling abandoned. Let us build the child. Let us save the child. Let us teach the child good morals, share with them the area of women too, their personal hygiene, menstrual health, education, sensitization to improve the health and well-being of women and girls.
Others may decide to choose a different humanitarian path. What is more important is that providing humanitarian services should not be left for government alone.
We talk to women, we talk to men, we talk to families and say, some families have children, they are no longer having children. Their children have outgrown those baby clothes. Sometimes they will just put them together and set fire on them. No, don't do that. Those ones that are still good, wash them, dry them and iron them, pack them and bring them to us. We will sort them and classify them, bag them, and on a day there is disaster, we take those things to the field. I tell you, babies whose hope were far-fetched will see their hopes very close by. The same thing, churches, mosques, other religious organizations must rise to the occasion.
With conflict raging, human rights and democratic values eroded, widening inequality and overexploitation of the environment, there is need for increased values of empathy, kindness and respect for humanity by all citizens.
People are not really that passionate about it unless you keep pushing and make them see the need to come on board and help each other. So people are not really that passionate about it unless you just keep doing it and let them get inspired by the things that you are doing yourself.
You need to begin to know that no one will be able to live on this earth alone. If you are very rich and the people around you are not rich, don't eat a whole chicken alone. Divide it and share with them.
It can just be looking at the streets, traffic gridlock in the streets, controlling the traffic gridlock in the streets. It's part of what we mean when we say humanitarian services. It's something that anybody can do. You just start within your environment, start there, and do things that will influence, impact on lives of people.
From respondents, any humanitarian service comes with loads of blessings for not just the giver and receiver, but to the society at large. After all, a humane gesture is likely to change the world, making it a better place for us all. In Uyo, Clement Barakui, NTA News.
You're still watching NTA Uyo Business News. More reports after this time out. Please stay. The management of Nigerian Television Authority, Channel 12 Uyo, wishes to inform all clients that with effect from September 1, 2023, there will be slight increase in our service rates. This is as a result of the current economic realities and increase in operational costs. Management announcer.
Rose Bay Hotel. Come, feel the luxury of our contemporary hotel. We offer lodging and accommodation. Stay at our deluxe executive and luxury suite for your comfort. Experience extravagant dining and delicious meals by our expert chef. Lounge at our exquisite VIP bar. Enjoy 24 hours power supply with free Wi-Fi services. Our security system is top-notch to ensure your safety. Ample parking space and laundry services available. The ambience is serene to make your stay memorable. We are located at number 1 Julius Badger Road off House of Assembly Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For reservations, Call 070-650-41139. Roseville Hotel, hospitality at its best.
Water is life. Aqua Cardinali Water provides the highest quality drinking water. Aqua Cardinali Water is owned by the Catholic Diocese of Uyo, produced and packaged by Cadisem Enterprises Nigeria. It is available in 19 liters dispenser jar, 60 cl sachet, 50 cl and 75 cl table water. Visit Aqua Cardinali Water at number 34 Dominic Utuk Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Drink Aqua Cardinali Water. Tested, trusted, certified by NAFDAC and Standard Organization of Nigeria. For inquiries, call 0903-288-2958. Aqua Cardinali Water. Drink pure. Stay healthy.
Welcome to Prisma International Hotels, located at number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afara Fort, Over Back Road, Uyo. When it comes to hospitality industry, nothing compares with comfort, exquisite services, and top-of-the-world security. These are what make Prisma Hotels a household name. At Prisma Hotels, you are assured of lavishly furnished, spacious rooms and suites with complimentary breakfast, top-class Blue Sea swimming pool, VIP and poolside bars, as well as restaurant where African and continental dishes are served at pocket-friendly rates. These are not all. There is high-speed internet service, closed-circuit television, spacious car park, 24-hour power and water supply, sparkle laundry and dry cleaning services, and above all, combat-ready security operatives. So whenever you are in Uyo or you are a resident in Uyo, capital city of Akwa Ibom State, make Prisma Hotels number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afara Fort, Over Back Road, Uyo, your choice, and you will cherish the experience. For bookings and inquiries, please call 081-3166-6660 or 0915-509-9989. Prisma International Hotels, hospitality par excellence.
Welcome back, and now to the rest of business news. Nigerian governments should have made provisions for palliatives that will cushion the effects of the fuel subsidy removal on the masses before implementing it. These, among others, are some suggestions Nigerians say would have been a better option. Utube Achibong reports.
Most Nigerians are not smiling with the increase in prices of goods, including transportation fares, as occasioned by the removal of fuel subsidy. To some, it is a welcome development, while many others condemn the decision by the federal government completely, as it is very difficult to adjust in a time like this.
I agree with the removal of the fuel subsidy because one of the critical evidence for corruption. Okay. What I don't agree is that the government did not think before they removed the subsidy. If somebody had a toothache, you don't remove the teeth before you say you are going to give him anesthesia. You don't just remove the subsidy. Since the day that statement subsidy is gone, May 29, the people have been suffering the impact of that. And you are now just putting committees in place to look for how to ameliorate the effect of subsidy you have removed. That shows me that this government is not thinking.
For Dr. Achibong of the Department of Philosophy, University of Uyo, and others, Nigerians have the right to enjoy the true essence of democracy rather than suffer in silence.
Our government, both at the federal and state level, they are very insensitive to the suffering of the masses, insensitive to reply to the masses. How can you remove subsidy for about 2 months now without any, palliative to cushion the effect?
Let's start looking at agriculture. For me, agriculture, anything that goes to the mouth, I feel like can yield so much money. So we can look into that sector and see how we can make it boom so that we don't have to rely totally on the federal government for help.
The impact of the fuel subsidy removal on the masses is enormous and is raising concerns, and these Nigerians say modalities to ameliorate the suffering should have been considered first before the subsidy removal.
Just of recent, the federal government mentioned of palliatives. I think instead of them to direct the money to the palliative, which you and I understand that it will not reach the masses, they should use the money and invest in human capacity development. That is where the suffering will be subsidized.
If they want to share palliative, there should be a data about the poor. That will be segmented.
In Uyo, Utube Achibong, NTA News.
In another development, Nigerians in Uyo are also crying out over the high cost of yam, rice, gari and water yam in the market. Business News correspondent Joy Obani in this report brings us the pulse of the masses.
Prices of commodities in the market have refused to go down with the removal of fuel subsidy by the present administration recently. Some Nigerians describe it as an injury to many.
Water leaf, locally known as moi moi ko, is one leaf mostly used in most delicacies, especially in Akwa Ibom.
Prices of commodities in the market have refused to go down with the removal of fuel subsidy by the present administration recently. Some Nigerians describe it as an injury to many.
We are buying this type of yam in the rate of 500 or 400 naira for one, but now each of these yam now is around 600, 700 naira due to the cost of living.
Comfortable with that because a household of about 5 people, big boys, you buy more than 1,000 for a meal, so it's not comfortable at all.
Sometimes because of the way we buy it, it's not profitable again, so we have to hide the price so we can go back and meet with the price.
No say fuel then cost, and many things, nothing is cheap now.
Some Nigerians attribute the hike to recent removal of fuel subsidy and called on government to react for the sake of low-income earners.
Why things be like that? Because of the fuel, expenses of the fuel, the thing affecting our lives. Because a place we normally pay on 500 and I pay up to 1,500 now.
Are they buying something to eat now? I'm not going to be stay like that.
The cost of transport from here to Talaba State, only transport with 20,000 naira, not talk of the money that you carry by yam. So because of that, when you come back, now they say they carry you, now this yam carry you go there, and you have to put the money on top of the money that you carry by the yam. From there, the price will rise up.
It's not a proper thing. Because we don't even have money, and then we spend a lot of money only on food stuff.
Any money they have, government should plow it into agriculture and improve it.
With the market survey, Business News observed that sellers and buyers are lamenting low patronage as a result in hike in prices of commodities. In Uyo, Joy Ubani, NTA News.
Let's join Calvin Samuel on Waterleaf business, its profits, challenges, patronage, and health benefits.
Leaf, locally known as moi moi ko, is one leaf mostly used in most delicacies, especially in Akwa Ibom and Cross River State, as a result of which it is cultivated in large quantities to meet its daily demand. Though water leaf can grow at any season of the year, farmers, however, say it is easier and stress-free to plant during rainy season.
You no put water, you no put fire shoot or fertilizer. No. We say at the time where rainy they fall, you no go put anything because rain they fall every time.
We need government to give us fertilizer so that the thing will grow well. Because if you don't put fertilizer, the thing will not grow fast.
According to dealers, water leaf business is a good means of livelihood that one can start and grow with little capital, though not without its challenges as it cannot be stored for too long.
Very cost nowadays. We will go markets. You don't see something to buy. Very early in the morning, by 5 o'clock, we wake up, go to the market. Everything is very scarce.
It's a good business. A good business because without leaf, you cannot cook afang soup. No, you can use water leaf for many soup. when you wanted to cook. And if you use that water leaf for soup or anything, can make the soup soft.
I'm no more buying it like before. So at times we used to buy it and then pour it later. You know, water leaf cannot sleep for 2 days.
Apart from the commercial benefits of the water leaf, research has also shown that it contains lots of water nutrients such as minerals, vitamins, protein, among others. In Uyo, Kevin Samuel, NTA News.
Let's join Joy Ubani for special reports on pork and chicken businesses in Uyo.
Roasted chicken and pork with roasted plantain or sweet potatoes are delicacies commonly found in every corner of Uyo metropolis, as many either take them as snacks or for cooking meals. In recent times, it has been observed that the consumption of roasted pork has continued to gain prominence against the popular roasted chicken. Some consumers say pork is nutritious and has become more affordable.
Whether it's roast or dry, because I like it completely, yeah.
Both pork and chicken, I do take both of them. And why pork meat seems to be rampant everywhere is sometimes it's the cost of chicken, you know. And if you look around, the people that patronize the vendors that deals with pork meat, you know, you see that at least it serves them.
On the contrary, some who love to eat chicken lament the increasing costs in the local markets.
Go to an eatery and ask for a lap of chicken, and you know why you need to eat pork. The nutritious value also. Yeah. But all the same, pork meat from day one has always been a competitor with chicken.
Dealers in these animal protein sources say both pork and chicken businesses are profitable as they are purchased according to individuals' demand.
The price of pigs are not fixed, depend on the sizes of the pig. Like this one that you are saying, this one is 250,000. So that is the price of this one. But there are some that are bigger than this, and the price will also go high than what you are saying now. People like it, whether it is because of the white meat, but most of the people, they say it is highly recommended by the doctors that they should take pork meat. So, but people like it anyway.
The reason why I sell pork meat is to make money for my education.
100. For now it's 200. But the chicken is cost now. 100 is there, 200, 300. But I pray that God will help me in this chicken. Let me sell it all and finish. Time is pork meat that people is eating.
Meanwhile, chicken dealers are appealing to relevant agencies of government to implement policies that will ensure availability and affordability of chicken feeds and other items to promote food security. In Uyo, Joy Ubani, NTA News.
Let's also join John Paul Alumna for special reports on phone repairs.
The introduction of the Global System of Mobile Telecommunication, GSM, or mobile phones in Nigeria over 2 decades ago has opened up business opportunities for many youths in the country who make ends meet on a daily basis. While some of them trade in mobile phones and its accessories, others are involved in the repairs and maintenance aspect, as well as the installation of software applications, and all these help to reduce poverty, unemployment, and miscreants on the streets. In some cities like Lagos and Abuja, mobile phone dealers and repairers occupy a special location called the Computer Village, but in Uyo, the Akwa Ibom State capital, the story is different. Despite the poor accommodation, the technicians say the business is lucrative as they make between 8,000 to 15,000 naira daily as profit from repairing of phones and computers.
We do programming, we do many things on systems. We try to do work on the motherboard, try to reconfigure it to our own test if we want to do it. Both in cell phone. Major challenge we are facing here very well is let's say location, because this location plaza is not really conducive for us.
If government comes in, you want to mass train people. By the time you mass train people, you equip them, you've taken them off the streets.
This young man, Patrick Achibong, says he started this phone repair business in 2013 and he has used the proceeds from it to build his own house, marry and raise a family.
Basically on if you know what you are doing. So for us that knows how to repair the phone, we are doing it well. But sometimes we do have problem, like if you miss someone's property, you must replace it. That's the only challenge we have.
There are many other young men like Patrick in this plaza doing the same business and living better lives, but they all have similar challenges of bad location.
The business is very good. I love the business because since I joined the business in 2013, I joined the business. I use the business and pay my house rents and feed my family.
Them give us a place that I will be comfortable to stay and do the business.
Daily money is what counts. I think in a day, if you know what you're doing with honesty and transparency, one can go back with at least, let me say, 10, 15, 20,000 at least as his own profit.
In a bid to better their lots and attract the attention of the state government for relocation, the phone repairers and dealers formed a group, although they are yet to receive the needed attention from the state government, but they are not giving up on their dreams for a better location.
We are here trying to see how to reduce unemployment in the state. We have been playing a very vital role which we really want government to acknowledge it so that they will be able to support us. If government comes in those security terms, we will be able to address them.
There's anything government should do to help the people out here. You know, sometimes the taxes on them, they do come here, they pursue them. Maybe government should provide a vital environment for them to stay, since there are no much work to reach the youth and they are not resolving to stealing.
Uyo residents and phone repairers are hopeful that the state government will move the phone dealers and repairers out of Ibom Plaza to reduce the activities of hoodlums who disguise as phone technicians to dupe unsuspecting citizens. In Uyo, John Paul Alomona.
That's our business news package. Remember to be a star. Join NTA's campaign to stand against rape and rapists. I remain Okun Ndem. Goodbye.